receive the people who come after you. Making sure that you're honoring your relationships, that you're appreciating the people that are showing up for you, and you're making time for those people. Honor yourself. I think we got a title. I think we got a title.
I need my wine to go. Tell him it's time to grow. I need my wine to go. I said it's time for growth. Growth, grow, 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 grow. I need my wine to go. Tell him it's time to grow. I need my wine to go. I said it's time for growth. Growth, grow, 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 grow.
So hey y'all, welcome back. I'm Ken.
I'm Kay.
She's Kay. I'm Ken, and we are Wine&Grow. We wine, we grow, and we grow. We need wine.
Cause I just be wanting the words to show, and it doesn't never show.
So hey y'all, we're back. Oh my goodness, we were just talking about this, y'all. Season 10, episode 6. We talk about episode 5. Like,
let me lead it on your leg.
Right. Episode 6 is crazy. We only have 8 episodes in our seasons, y'all. So we're like, that's crazy. So we just, and I'm talking about we got next week and then another
That's
one.
when you said that.
And
I'm
then
like,
a break.
Yeah, it's
like, it's just one more.
So we have 1 week.
We just
and
have
then
next
a break,
week and then a break.
another week.
And then we finalizing it.
We got it now.
Sealing it with the deal.
Down.
That's crazy. We done with the season already. It's been good.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is crazy. So
real good.
This week, y'all, we got a little something different for y'all because the plan was to have our dads on, and I forgot what we had titled it. I don't remember what we were titling it, but we just had some things just been transpiring over the last couple of weeks. And we just felt like it was a good time to just check in with our listeners, our followers, our watchers, viewers, the whiners and the growers. So, it's just like, let's just check in. Like, I feel like you was, nope, this way. Okay, so I feel like it was just off-centered a little bit. But, and I'm just real, like, particular like that.
It's like OCD.
Yeah, like, a little off-centered. That's just because she really likes to be close to me, too. So you
clearly, because I'm all the way on your leg. I was just like this. like we ain't live. I'm over here sitting like, hey, y'all.
So, yeah, so it's just going to be the two of us today. Just me and my girl. Just check in with y'all. Really hard. But I think it's still going to be a good episode. See, I didn't got used to doing these intros before the episodes. And now I feel like I'm just laying that all out there in the beginning, like what to expect. So how you been feeling about how the season been going?
It's been really good. I like to hear the things that people have to say about us, especially about our growth, because sometimes it doesn't feel like you're growing. It's like you feel like you're repeating the same things, but you're in a different phase of your life, and other people can see your growth. So it's like it's happening. We just in the midst of it all.
Yes,
that's the difference.
And it's hard to see it when you're in it.
Yeah,
you gotta remove yourself, let somebody else look at it for you. Yeah. I've been enjoying it. I think the episode that I've enjoyed the most so far was Cece's. Like it left me with some things that I was thinking about still even after the show. Just as like even just revisiting like the episode that we had with our friends. I was telling you about that, like the conversation that we had with her made me rethink some of the things that we said there and some things that I wish I would have said on that episode. But I think that's been my favorite, and I'm still looking forward most to the finale.
That's the one I'm really looking forward to
with the kids. So
first of all, these kids have no filters for real, but I don't expect them to say anything bad about us.
Yeah,
but of course,
How you feel in general though?
Today I'm tired, but that's just the regular thing. It's because most likely I've been up since a little bit earlier this morning, and I think I did go to sleep early. I just can't remember because by that time I was already tired. So but overall, it's only Tuesday though. But I've been feeling very good. Like last week was that last week? This week and last week are like night and day for me.
On, last week.
This week and last week, y'all ain't even drink yet.
The Ken effect.
I ain't even drink yet. Well, the printer. What is it about paper?
I don't
printer?
know. But what something?
Yeah, but it's like night and day. because I've been waking up feeling good. Like I knew that something was wrong once I cleaned up my room last week, and I'm just like it was just like a breath of fresh air. But I just knew that something was wrong then too, because I just didn't have the energy to do certain things. Like the other part of my house didn't be straight. My house.
Oh,
my house.
Come on, metaphor.
Needed to be cleaned. So yeah, and once I got rid of all of that stuff that was going on last week, I think that I was fine. And my mom, I think, also was a big part of my release too. Yeah. Because that Monday I didn't go to work because I was so emotional and everything. That Tuesday I did go to work, but it was like I probably shouldn't have been here. But I also went to go talk to my mom, and she even brought it to my attention, like, well, you've been taking care of me and this, that, and the third. So I'm like, yeah, but I didn't process all of that. I'm just going. I'm doing what I need to do for her. I'm doing what I need to do for work, for home, for myself, and myself is at the bottom. Yeah. So it was I just needed to take care of me last week. So as the weeks went by and I started to release everything, everything just started getting better and flowing, and me feeling like I am back in alignment. But like I was telling my mom too, it's like, although because she kind of got emotional herself last week when we were talking, because she didn't want to see me crying. But I'm like, it's not that I feel like this is like a burden or anything. I didn't even know I was carrying this, but at the same time, I have to process the fact that what if this didn't go? What if this wasn't removed? Like, what if this wasn't gone? I would have to start dealing with this for real. Like, but I had to push those down to just get her through this part and myself. Yeah. And then once it was all over, I feel like once we were told that it was gone, once she told me that it was gone, I feel like my body just released everything. Yeah.
And so, you gotta, because everybody may have not listened to the last. My mom had
cancer, guys.
Oh, well, okay.
Well, sorry. My mom had oral cancer. We found out in September. And then she had 2 surgeries in November. So she had 2 surgeries in November. The first one, hey Henry, thank you. The first one, they didn't remove all of it when she thought they did, but because that's what she was told, but then they found out that she didn't, so she ended up having to go back in for another surgery. But of course with that, they were telling us that she may either have to do chemo or radiation, and that's just not what she wanted to do. But she ended up getting another surgery. They did tell it was removed. Now, I don't think I said this last week, but she is going to consider doing radiation, so that, because she said they had dysplasia, so they want to just make sure they kill everything so that it doesn't come back. Yeah. But I'm okay. Yeah. Like, better. I'm truly okay. Yeah. Yeah. That's good. And then she's okay. So I try not to put more into it than what she is anyway. I'm just making sure she's good though. But I was telling her, I said, at this point, it's not that it's a burden on me, because at the end of the day, I'm still your child. At this point, I'm at a stage where I need to take care of you now. And I'm not the only one that's here, but I'm the one that's closest to her. So it just makes sense to me. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you're feeling better. I'm glad you're doing better. She had blew at me. What was that? Sunday, I think that was. Saturday?
She didn't tell me.
Saturday, when she took Savion to work.
Oh, yeah.
Saturday. Yeah. She blew her horn. I was like, I'm looking at the car, because I'm like, then she wrote out, I was like, but I had just figured out who car it was, because I just haven't seen it in a while. So, yeah, it was nice to see her. Yeah. But, yeah, that's good. And I'm glad you're doing better, because, because I had me a little moment yesterday. It's just like, wow, okay.
We swapped roles.
Okay, like, and what's crazy is, I was listening to a podcast today, and they were talking about that. Like, she was just talking about how her friend was able to support her, not even knowing that her friend would soon have a moment where she would have to support her. I was like, dang, like, this is our business right now. Like, that's crazy, like how that happened. And like, and I thought about, like, even when they were talking, like, how like me, like, needing to fuel you, right? Like even like on the show last week and praying over you and praying over your mom before she went on her surgery and stuff. You know, the service is wild. The Ken effect is in full effect. Like, but yeah, you know, just like, you know, and even like when you was telling me you got your devotional and stuff, and you know, like having that conversation last week, it's just like, you know, like putting you in position, putting you back into position to be better, to be okay, you know, like, so then it's like, when I'm in need, it's just like, okay, now you can step in for me, because I'm like this, like, just like how you said, like, it was just like, it just came out of nowhere, and, you know, and it's like, you think, this is the thing, this is what I learned yesterday, because you think things come out of nowhere, but it doesn't. It's always festering. It just takes something to trigger it. Yeah. That's it. You know, and so I've been processing like what happened. So like I just got really emotional at work yesterday, like just in my mind being overwhelmed with always having to be the person to show up for people. But after I prayed about it, I listened to a sermon, I read my word, you know, like I just was like, okay, like, God, what's going on? You know, like I was telling you, like I really just need for God to show me how to talk to people and how to, I guess, present to them, because I need them to stop asking me for stuff, basically. So I need God to help me talk to them or whatever, you know, like, but he dealt with me. I'm like, oh, okay. So like, what am I afraid of when it comes to giving? And then yesterday we had our check-in for our ministry at church. We were talking, and the person who was leading it ended up talking about grief. And remember, I was telling you that I had talked to my nephew had called me yesterday morning, and we're talking about my mom. And well, he's saying how he was talking to my nephews and how they felt like basically they were casting blame on who was responsible for my mom's passing. You know, one of them thought it was their fault, the other one thought it was another person's fault. You know, and I ain't gonna say all of that, but you know, like, but I like in that moment was like, I understand what they saying because I'm feeling this pressure of feeling like I need to show up for people, and I feel like that's where my mom was, always thinking about what other people had going on, and always trying to help people. And then I'm like, and I realized when I was talking to my dad yesterday, and I think I might have said it to you, like I don't want to die from worrying about everybody else. Yeah. And I'm like, I'm afraid of dying the way I felt like my mom died. Yeah. Cause I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then also understanding that, so in that, what was wrapped up in all of that was grief. Yeah. You know, like, so me processing this pressure of feeling like this is what happened to my mom. So now it's causing grief and anger and resentment for me towards the people that need me. And I'm like, and God quickly addressing me, one, as a Christian, you know, like even just like thinking back to our event last week, which was amazing. If you missed it, sorry. When Monique was talking about forgiveness, you know, like in how we want to be, you know, like you basically want to decide when you want to be Christ-like, right? Yeah. People want to be a Christian, but when it comes to forgiveness and certain things, it's like you could forgive this, but you can't forgive that, or whatever. Like, well, then you don't really want to forgive. Like, it's this or that. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I always say that I'm a person that likes to serve. I'm a servant. I don't mind giving. I don't mind supporting people. But why is it hard for me to support the people that is closest to me? You know? And then I was just like, well, because I'm tired of them asking for the same thing. Today, God was like, but you keep asking me for the same thing.
Turn that mirror around.
I'm like, okay. And then, like, scripture just started hitting me. You know, like, give and it shall be given unto you. Good measure. Pressed down, shaken together. Like, because I'm, like, having to, like, God has blessed me because I've been a blessing to others. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, and, you know, like, so it's like, you can't close off. You know, like also the word, another scripture that came to me is just like, don't store up anything, no treasures on earth, because it's all, when you leave, it's all gonna just, so what you saving it for?
Yeah.
If there's a person in need, another scripture, you see a neighbor, a loved one, or a friend, or whatever in need, and you have it, and you're refusing to give it to them, you not loving. And God is like, that's my greatest command, love my children. That's literally all he's asking us to do, is to love one another. And if you can't do that, then how can you say that you love me? Which was scripture.
Come on, discipleship. I was trying to tell her.
I'm just like, okay, like, I'm just like, wow, just like triggered.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I was immediately triggered, but I'm so grateful. Like, just, I am grateful that God deals with me the way he deals with me. You know, like, I'm just like that is just amazing to me. You know, that I did that. So I ended up calling my dad today to apologize to him, because I feel like I made him feel guilty for asking for help. You know, and I'm like, and that's not fair.
Yeah.
Because I would rather you ask for help than to go out there and go back to your old ways, doing stuff that, you know, like, that wasn't good for you.
Yeah.
Because if you're going to figure it out, you have the means to figure it out. Yeah. But I want you to figure it out in a good way.
Yeah.
You know, like, and also for me though, because like it kept being on my heart, like, okay, you got to be Christ-like, you got to be Christ-like. But also, one thing that Christ did, yeah, he helped, but he also told people to help themselves.
Yeah.
He taught people to help themselves. So it's like, yes, like the man with the mat, pick up your mat and go. You laying here waiting on somebody to come pick you up and take you to the water, when pick up your mat and go. Yeah. What are you waiting on? You know, so it's like, yes, okay, I'm going to help you. And that's why I said that's where my frustration came from. Yeah. You know, of just the feeling like it's constantly the same thing. So when are you going to help yourself? So we had those conversations. But even my dad's, because I'm just telling him, you know, like, I'm frustrated, you know, people always, he was like, just say no. He like, you see, he's like, I mean, if you don't have it, you don't have it. Yeah. But I was frustrated because I'm holding back.
Yeah.
So I'm getting mad at something because I'm trying to hold on to something. And why am I afraid to let it go? Because you ain't doing nothing but blocking your own blessings. No. And he just said, he's like, I mean, because he's like, I'm going to figure it out.
Yeah.
But why am I holding on to this pressure and feeling like I'm the solution? And if I don't do it, he's not going to figure it out.
Yeah.
Like, okay, now he's going to go without this money. It's like, no, he just going to ask somebody else. Or he gonna find a way to figure it out. You know what I'm saying?
Like, even asking somebody else is figuring it out.
It's figuring it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, so like, it's just like, girl, I'm so amazed. I was just so amazed. Like, that happened in less than 24 hours. That's what I told you. When I text you, just I'm feeling better.
Yeah.
But I even
better last night. That was less than 24 hours.
But even up until this episode, to this me getting home today, he was still showing me. Just showing me different things. Like, God is truly sanctifying me. That's the word for the process that I'm going through. Like, when you're being made to be like Christ. Like, there's just things, like, it's so easy to be like, oh, I'm gonna stop drinking. Oh, I'm gonna stop doing this. All of these things on the outside that people can see. But when God starts dealing with you internally about how you react to people, like, oh, you are angry, oh, low-key you resentful, oh, low-key you a little prideful, that's when you know God is dealing with you, because those are things can't nobody else see. They can't feel. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's why I was like, you know, I had to stop acting off of my feelings. You know what I'm saying? Like, in my because the frustration was the feeling, you know, like, but learning to just hold that, you know, like, okay, let me just sit with this instead of responding. You know, before I hurt somebody. And I'm even going to call my son and apologize to him, because I don't want to teach my son not to support his family. If he can, you know what I'm saying? I told, you know, I'm like, don't do that. Don't, you know, I'm just like, wow, I really just tweaked out. Like, you know, I was really triggered, you know, but I'm grateful that I had the opportunity to correct that. I'm grateful that God corrected me, you know, like, so that I can move forward differently, you know. So, Henry says, God is so good, especially when he is flowing through you. Yes. And Kurt says, to God be the glory. Yes, yes. Yes, like, God is so good. But I was thinking, like, on the way here, when I was on my way home and I was listening to that podcast, it was Megan and Jackie. You know, like, and like I said, reflecting on the episode with our friends, you know, like I just realized that there was still some things they just didn't understand about what happened in that season, you know, like, and it's just like, and I never want to give anybody permission to treat me wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I still want you to understand what you did and why that didn't work for me and why the friendship had to change. You know, like, so, but when I was driving and I was listening to them talking and I was just thinking about, like, even when they was talking about the whole you like that whole example of when I was down, she was there, and then a week after I had to show up for her, it made me think about our friendship, and I'm just like, I'm really grateful for you.
Oh, thank you.
I am, because, and I stopped and got some tissue just in case we started crying on this episode. Because I'm really gonna tell you, like, you know, because like you, and I'm going to cry. Okay?
Oh, come on, man.
So, because, like, I'm really just seeing how supportive you've been of me. Like, my journey, right? These last 10 years of me healing and trying to become a better person. You have been there every step of the way. Like, yes, we've had moments of separation, but it's always come back to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, in, like, even this year, I kind of felt separated from you. Like, over the summer, I just felt like we weren't clicking, but we still stayed connected. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to let the connection stay, but it just wasn't clicking, you know, like, but I'm realizing that the relationship is deeper than that. Like, you are truly, like, I'm always waiting for somebody to show up for me. And that's why what happened in the Dominican Republic hurt me so bad, because I'm like, I'm waiting for these people to show up for me, and they don't even know that I'm hurting. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, then there's people like you that you're there, and like, but you're not only there, you're patient with me. Like, I have been rude to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can talk rudely to you. I can, you know, like, but you, like, I just can. Because you see me. You see past whatever tone I may have, however I may, you know, get in the way or try to take control. You see past it, and you just like, that's just my friend. And you see the work that I'm doing, and I'm grateful for that. And I thank you for truly loving me. For real, because it's like, that's I'm really learning. He's sliding. Yes, that's why I got these. I was just like, yeah, it's gonna happen tonight, because I was just thinking like, you know, like, just this, like, even thinking back to, like, I was thinking about when I first started my journey.
Baby, because that's really why our friendship ended, because it wasn't me.
Not even like, and that wasn't even when I had first started, but that was you know, I'm grateful that this time on my journey, like, of, you know, like, allowing God to work through me, I'm kind of doing it independently. And I'm truly getting to know God for myself. I think that first time I had somebody else in my ear a lot. This is what you're supposed to be doing, and this is how you're supposed to be living, and blase, blase, blase. So I'm trying to do these things, not only to feel like I'm doing, you know, I'm changing, but also now I'm pleasing this other person. You know, like, so it made me become very religious and very judgmental. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like she's saying, that's what caused our friendship to end when it did, because it's like, ain't nobody got time for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's uncomfortable to be around you, but I'm grateful that, like, this time is truly a transition, and I feel like it's truly a makeover. It's not something that's being forced. It's truly a process that I'm going through. Like, even the other day when I was talking to Deja, and she was just like, you are so different from when I first met you, you know? And I'm just like, wow. I'm like, thank you. Like, because like you said, it's like, you don't be knowing, you don't be seeing it. Like, yeah, like, okay, like, I recently feel like, okay, I'm done with alcohol. You know, like, this is like, I'm not around her all of the time for her to say something like that to me. You know, like, so it meant a lot. So, yeah. Yes. But I'm gonna stop for a minute and give you a moment to
but you've done that before. No, you're okay.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you be having to get it out. So, because mine is not always as deep as yours. But you always have those, I think you articulate yourself very well when it comes to what you're feeling and thinking anyway. I'll just get straight to the point. There's nothing underneath that. There's nothing underneath that.
Because I think, especially when, you know, in potting, I'm learning to tell the story.
Yeah.
So that people can relate.
Yeah.
And so they can understand the process. Like, it's like, it's not just happening overnight, you know, and for them to see, like, okay, this started on Monday and still up until today, like, God is still dealing with me and still breaking down why the way I reacted was wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's been like, it ain't gonna happen again. It ain't even, you know, it could happen again. I could feel that way. But at least now I'm able to
pinpoint,
you know, like, okay, that's what that is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and, you know, but yeah, I'm like, I truly want to be good to people, and I want to be good to people because God is good to me.
Yeah.
And I don't want them to feel like they can't come to me. I'm like, I can't believe I made him feel like that. I mean, he didn't say I made him feel like that. But that's how I make you that I feel. Yeah. So,
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because the way you said, he was just like, just say no.
Because if you're right. Yeah. It was like, ain't nobody making you do nothing. Yeah. Like, you could just say no if you really don't have it.
But it's the pressure that you feel, and then you also don't want to let nobody down at the same time. So it's understandable.
Yep.
Yeah, on both ends.
Right.
But yeah, you've said that to me before, though, too, about how grateful. I don't know what season that was, but
exactly what you said. Again.
Yeah. It's okay.
Tell you tomorrow.
I'm gonna always take it and receive, because I'm in a receiving energy and not just trying to play down what somebody is saying to me. Just fully receiving it and not trying to feel like I gotta follow up with something because you're saying something kind to me or nice to me.
Yeah. What do you feel like this season has been for you? Like this season of your life, like this year. If you can reflect over this year, like what would you say? What would you title this season and why?
Initially this year was actually titled Overflow, because I think that I'm still getting more. I think that although I've had those moments where I feel like I'm empty, I think that I've gotten more than I ever have in any other seasons of my life. The way things have transitioned, me being able to experience going to Jamaica with people I don't know, for real.
Right, which we didn't even talk about last week with CC.
Yeah.
It's like, we didn't even talk about Jamaica.
Yeah, going to Jamaica with people I don't know. Just seeing the different transitions in my life as far as my career and how that's transitioning and how fast that, even though it doesn't seem like it's fast, it still was fast to me because I got moved to a store and now I'm in a whole other position making a little bit more money, and just being able to even do more for myself. So I'm like, my cup is really full. It's just the fact that I'm not taking advantage of the fact that it is full, but it's also teaching me how I still need to pour back into myself.
Yeah.
For it to continue to overflow, for me to be able to still receive the overflow. So it's really, this year has been very eye-opening in the way that I take care of myself.
Yeah.
That's really mainly what it is, how I take care of myself and show up for myself, because I'm going to show up for other people, but I also need to show up for myself the same way. And then even like when we talked about my spirituality or just my journey in general, because, you know, I think that this year I started that way, and then like life get to happening, things happening, then you slowly but surely, and I knew that I had to get back to that anyway, because I know what difference it made. Just like in these last couple of days, yesterday I woke up fine. I woke up, I did my devotional, listened to some worship music. My day was good. Yeah. Like, because I started the way that I was starting it before, and it just flowed. I'm not letting things get to me at work like they would get to me and overwhelm me, you know, but I also don't have other things happening to overwhelm me either. But yeah, it's really taught me to continue to be receiving my overflow. I need to be able to pour into myself and take care of myself.
Yep. Yeah. So that you can, like, we talk about that last week, like, but yeah, like filling up your bank, you know, like you have to, so that way when you're in need, you have something to pull from. Yeah. You know, and I think I think that had a lot to do with how fast the turnover was for me. You know, like, because I got up, I went to the gym, like, yesterday, and then, you know, like, the things that started happening or whatever, but immediately I went right to those things. I went right to, okay, let me listen to a sermon, you know, let me listen to my word, because lately I've been listening to the Bible more, and it's actually been cool. But listen to my word, you know, and let me follow up with some study, because I'm like, some of these things, like, I listen to, so the devotion, right, which is crazy, because, okay, so, and she did it last year, you did the 52
week, baby, be right on point.
But yeah, so I've been doing this 52 week, but it's actually, I think it's been going on for like for 2 years, but, because I just kind of just been doing it as I go. Okay. Like, I haven't been like forcing myself to do it every day, because I also don't want it to be, if I'm not getting something from it, I don't want it to just be something that I'm doing to check the box. Yeah. I want to make sure that I'm actually sitting with it and I'm receiving what I need to receive. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So like this week, like I studied like Hebrews like twice, you know, once I got to that. But this week is all about, it says, if you love God, prove it. And that's why I said it was spot on. Yeah. Well, I'm like, okay, I had just finished Hebrews. So right away, I think that's why I started feeling convicted, because, you know, Hebrews is talking all about, you know, just like what we're supposed to be doing, you know, and how we're supposed to act as Christians. But then I'm reading 1 John, and that's when it's talking about just loving your neighbor and stuff like that. And just like, you know, how God shows love to us and how he expects us to show love to others, you know. So I'm like, okay. So I listened to that like twice and made sure I went back into the Bible and highlight my actual physical Bible and highlighted what I need to highlight, you know, and read the passages too. But like, I'm just like, this is spot on, like, to what I'm feeling, you know, like. And so yeah,
I liked that one because like you said, it was spot on, but it was like every week I'm dealing with something that is talking about. And how do you know this already?
For how's this like, gonna go into this
like,
week?
Because
right,
I'm like, dang.
But
yeah, so I was just like, this is crazy, but I loved it. And then so the new one that I'm doing, because I have the devotional, I had bought the book Discerning the Voice of God, and right off the back, and just reading her first little story, and just how she was like, basically she wants to be able to hear from God, like how other people hear from God. And she was like, I was talking to my friend about my life, this, that, and the third. By the time we done got the bill, I'm like, so what do you think? She said, well, I had something to say, but she wouldn't stop talking. And so she didn't get what she needed from that. But then she was like, she had a moment while she was driving in the car, and she was like, God is just telling me that I've been trying to talk to you, but you're not in a place to be still to listen to me.
I got it right away when you said it.
I'm like, but when I said, girl, cause you ain't still. You're not in a place to even receive, even if she has something to say, because you're not. Your mind isn't there. You're just going. We constantly asking God for these things, but we're not even stopping to listen to get the answers from what he's directing us to do.
Exactly.
Yeah. So just even that. So, and that's more like a book, but like I said, it has those questions at the end of the chapters.
Reflective questions.
Yeah. And then the 52-week one is basically set up how the last one was, but this one, so you got your Bible excerpts that you have to read each week. But then it does like each verse recap, like just telling you what each verse was about. The next page is actually a story about a Black woman in history. Yeah. So for this first chapter, because I saw who it was, but I didn't read the thing, but it's Harriet Tubman. So I'm excited to get to that part, but then also to get to the questions to just make sure I am comprehending what I'm reading too. And when it comes to what's in this journal and in the Bible. Yeah. So yeah, but I'm doing both of them in the morning. I just be sitting there just in my little quiet room and just reading. Yeah. Then I put on my worship music right afterwards and just listen to that, and we good for the day. Yeah.
That's good.
Yep.
I love it.
Yep. So I'm just working my way up to get myself started back to doing my challenge again. But I really got everything I need now. So, but I'm gonna start it on a Monday instead of in the middle of the week or something. But I did want to start getting my time with God back. That's just really what I knew I needed to start doing. I had already known that, because I knew the space that my mind was getting to. Yeah. And where I had been, and I'm like, I know what's different. I'm loving that I'm ending the year like this. Yeah. So, and I know that I'm going to begin the year the same way, because in most cases, how you end it is how you begin. So,
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I felt like I was doing so good. Like, I was very disappointed in how my year had took that turn, because I feel like it had literally just made me kind of like have a halt in my journey. But then again, I feel like it was necessary to redirect me, because I feel like it made me mature a little faster too, because it was like even just being able for God to stop me in my tracks even then. Because after the breakup, you know, like I said, like just getting back into the streets and basically distracting myself and blocking whatever God was trying to say. But then, you know, having to be sat down, you know, like when my grandmother had passed, it was just like, okay, now I have your attention. It's like what you said in that devotion. Like, now I have your attention, you know, now we can talk.
Yeah.
You know, and then from there, it's just like, okay, let's get back on track.
Yeah.
You know, like, and not necessarily getting back on track, but, you know, like, now we're going to push this a little further because I need you to do something different, you know, like, and I feel like I'm finally getting it. You know, like I'm finally, like the things that I've been saying over the years is finally resonating and it's finally sticking.
Yeah.
You know, like, okay, we're actually going to do the thing that we keep saying we're going to do now. Like we're actually going to do it. You know, like what you were saying, like with the whole thing with the retreat. Did we say this last week? When I asked.
Oh yeah. About the writing on the
and you said I had wrote the same thing a couple of years, but I'm like, you know, when you said it, I was just like, initially I was like, I felt the way. Then I was like, no. I said, but there's nothing wrong with that because that doesn't mean I just have the same desire. I'm on the same path of making sure that these things are happening. Yeah. So as long as, you know, I'm happy that I'm still aligned with myself and the things of God that I need to work on. So
because I wrote some of the same stuff myself, so I know. But it's just like we know what our desires are, and so now it's just about actually doing the work.
The consistency is good.
Yeah, being intentional and being consistent with God too to receive what we're asking for.
Yeah, and somebody funny. Somebody that I had told you I didn't want to talk to, and then I ended up talking to him. Like just giving it some attention. But then we ended up having a very deep conversation. Like, and we were talking about, it started off with just talking about like the gym or whatever. And then I had told him, like, I had mentioned like motivation and stuff like that. And he's like, can I say something to you? And I'm like, sure. And he's younger, you know, like, you know, so I'm like, what the little boy gonna say to me? You know, like, but he's like, yeah, he was like, I was like, yeah, go ahead or whatever. He's like, so he's like, yeah, motivation is cool or whatever. He was like, but, you know, basically discipline is what, you know, people really need and stuff like that. And I was like, okay. He was like, basically to the point like where like discipline is what's going to really count and what's going to matter. And I was like, I definitely agree. You know, like motivation is temporary. It's like, yeah, you can be motivated to do this morning, but the discipline is what's going to keep you consistent and going. And I was like, oh no, baby, you could say that. Like, I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? But like it took me back to drinking and stuff like that. It's just like, okay, like, yeah, in the past, it's like, okay, I want to stop. But now I feel like I have a discipline under my belt to be able to say, no, I'm not going to do it because you have to know your why, too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Behind stuff, too. So that matters. But
Linwood, Indiana.
Yeah. Girl, took me out. I said, what? That's two different places. But, I didn't think that I'm grateful for this year.
Yeah.
I'm grateful for this year, you know, like, cause like I said, I look back because the year tried to take me out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, but I'm grateful.
Maybe we're gonna have to put the pause on that, man.
Yeah, I'm grateful for the way everything turned out. I'm grateful that I'm coming back to me.
Yeah.
The true me, you know, the guy, the person that I'm supposed to be.
Yeah.
You know, like, so, and I'm looking forward to the next year to see what continues to transpire, what continues to, the way I continue to get stretched, bent and twisted and flipped whichever which way, because baby, you know,
I know we talking about God and stuff, but
that was like last time I said it's been a lot of stripping going on, you know, but look, yeah,
that was a lot.
Yeah. You started thinking about next year for yourself yet?
For my birthday?
Like, no, this next year in general, myself. Like goals and stuff.
Not
like,
yet.
Yeah.
I think not yet.
Yeah.
It's gonna come though.
I haven't really started thinking about it myself either. I know, like, I want to definitely continue on with what I'm doing. Some things have been placed on my mind, on my spirit. I don't know if I want to say it, but I think it's I don't know.
Do I know?
Yeah.
Oh.
But it's because I don't think I'm ready. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and just do it.
What, you gonna be, a deacon or something?
No, that's not a deacon, but
prophet.
One is a prophet. That's a gift.
That's right.
That's something that God just blesses you with, and I ain't got that gift yet. You know, but well, one of the ministers asked me to consider ministry. She was like, because, you know, they need more young adults on the ministerial team at the church and stuff. And I was like, nah.
And you said you don't feel like you're ready?
I was like, I don't know, I got to pray about
Let me tell y'all
that.
something. Every day she get on here, especially on the show, God is one of the main things that she talks about. It's a vital part of her life, and she ministers to people on here, in the bar, in everywhere, all the time. And it doesn't matter where you are, as long as you're doing the work of God. I tell her she's a disciple. She's doing discipleship all the time, because that's exactly what she's doing. And she's somehow she's not ready. You're fully prepared.
Okay, madam.
Thank you.
Treated. Remember say that?
Treated with a capital T.
What? What's the equivalent of that now?
I don't know.
Period.
Oh yeah, I guess so. But
that ain't really treated. Like, I don't know, 6, 7. I don't know. It's 6, 7. I don't know.
Cause what is 6, 7 again?
It's like yeah, like whatever.
Cause can we just say yeah?
we gotta talk to that generation.
Tell my ex Soraya.
Yeah, I think it's the generation under her.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's the babies. Yeah.
Jesus.
Mm-hmm. Gotta ask Emily, Erica's daughter, or Kalia.
Oh.
Yeah. But it's been on me now more, especially after that video that I did last week. Mm-hmm. Just the reactions, and I'm like, okay, maybe this is what I'm supposed to be doing. I don't know, but we gonna still see.
Do you feel like you're overthinking it? No. Okay.
I ain't even really been thinking about it for real. Oh. It's just been on my spirit. And when I think about next year and what I want to do, what I want to do differently, what I want to focus on, that was something that came up. Like, how are you going to grow? How are you going to continue to grow spiritually?
And it keeps you involved in the church and doing more things there. But
yeah, and I'm doing my second level of my leadership program that I did last year. Well, this year that I finished up this year, but I started at the end of last year. Mm-hmm. So I'm excited about that because it's 2.0. So I get to continue to grow in that area. But yeah, I'm looking forward to see what work brings too. Because I think everything else is just going to flow from there.
Absolutely.
You know, like, especially when it comes to, you know, my, you know, spiritual life, you know, like that's what the word says, you know. Look, seek ye first the kingdom of God and all things will follow, you know, like, so that's all you got to do. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I would love that for you, honestly.
I started thinking about my birthday a little bit more. I think I'm going to do a solo trip.
Okay.
I put my time in today. I took the whole week off.
Where you going to go?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know if it's going to be a full trip, if it's going to just be a staycation. I don't know if I'm even going to go anywhere. I just, it's, again, something that dropped into my spirit just this past week of just like, because I've been thinking about my birthday. First, I was thinking about a dinner, and I was just like, it just hit me. Still something by yourself. Never celebrated my birthday by myself. Never.
It'll be fun.
Never have
I just like doing stuff by myself, y'all. Yes. So that's the other reason I'm saying it's gonna be fun.
It's a big thing though, because my birthdays are a big thing for me.
Yeah.
And my birthday has always been a big thing. Like, even like growing up, like my mom always threw birthday parties. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's just like it's always been a time for family, for gathering, for celebration. So as I got older, that's just what I naturally did. Yeah. So, you know, like to say, oh, I'm gonna just celebrate by myself, that's a big thing.
I'm about to say that's a big thing, regardless. Yeah. It's all a big thing because you've never done it.
Yeah.
So
yeah. So yep.
I'm excited for you for that too.
But yeah,
I love a solo. When I went on my solo trip, it wasn't for my birthday. Well, I considered it my half birthday.
Yep.
But it was. I loved it. I was able to do what I wanted, get up when I wanted. There was, and I mean, when we go out, we still do that now, but
lately,
right? But you know, but when you by yourself, it's just if I want to stay in this hotel the whole time I'm here, I could do that.
Yep.
You know, I don't have to
sleep as late as you want to, go to bed as early as you want to.
You know, if I want to stay outside and just sit at the beach all night, I can do that. I can get up at the crack of dawn and go walk.
Yeah, I
can do that. So. I would love that for you.
Yeah.
It'll be very relaxing.
Just a really, because that's your new year, your birthday. That's your new year.
Yeah.
You know, so.
I told Chris about my game night.
Yeah. I'm excited for that for you. See, you're doing something different.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. Because you probably put together parties for your birthday.
Okay. And I told him that you and Deja gonna do it. Deja, when you see this. Deja, when you see this.
Actually, I told him y'all
got some work to do. It's simple because I just want a game night. So, but it'll be on a Monday at the bar because I told him I wanted it to be closed for us. So, yeah. Okay. Yeah. January 5th. Okay.
January 5th.
Thank you. Okay. Yeah.
Put that on the calendar so we can start the planning. Let the planning commence. Because that's literally a month away. Yeah. Not even. So let the planning commence.
But we got all the games. You sent the thing. You've seen all that stuff. It's just those games and stuff.
Oh, that's actually perfect because we won't have a core meeting that night for the young adult leadership because we have a full planning meeting on that Saturday before. Mm-hmm. So that's actually perfect because I don't have nothing I need to cancel.
If Deja don't watch this, I'll be sending her a text. Matter of fact, I just need to put it in the group
She getting
chat.
ready to do a solo vacation too.
Where's she going?
Cabo, Cancun, one of the Mexicos.
Y'all better come on.
One of the Mexicos.
One of the Mexicos is crazy. Okay. Well, I poured all this wine, y'all. I took a few sips. Wow. And I like this wine. But I just haven't been in the mood to do a lot of things. Drinking. And I'm a drink, but I'm not a drinker either, so. Unless we at the bar.
Yeah.
And we're gonna have a funky good time.
Excited to see how that goes, too. This journey. Yeah. We gonna see. We gonna see.
You got your mocktails.
I know. I'm excited for that. I'm excited.
And mocktails would be good. I remember I went to Gino's. And I had got a mocktail actually when I celebrated my promotion. Mm-hmm. I said, this is really good. Mm-hmm. Really good.
When me and Justin went to lunch last Friday at Cooper's Hawk, they have an alcohol removed wine. It was so good. Oh my God. I was like, is y'all sure you gave me the right one? Because it was so good.
No, but you would say that
and
about
it was
this.
More, and it was like, and it was like a sparkling too.
Ooh,
so they'll sparkle to
really it. Pretty.
I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have to not sparkle literally, but you know, like a champagne.
Bubble. Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna have to give me. I told Justin, I said, so you know what to give me for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm excited. So I am excited about how. Well, that is something different because I didn't really think about that because of course I don't really put something together. I just knew what I wanted, but I'm still not putting it together, so it's still kind of no different.
But the fact that you even want it is different. So okay, we'll talk more about it. Mm-hmm. Make sure you get what you want. We'll have a planning meeting.
Okay, thanks, Mom.
Crazy. Yes. Okay, you got any final thoughts? I think this has been a great reflective episode.
It has, yeah. Any final thoughts? Well, I would say because of what this year is like, listen to your body, listen to what it's trying to tell you, but also if you feel like you've fallen out of alignment, especially with God, it's okay to get back right there. He's always coming. He's always here with open arms, ready to receive you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I just hope everybody getting what they desire and deserve this year, in good ways. Yeah. Not because I don't want to sound like I'm being petty or anything. Because to have the day you deserve. Yeah. Somebody will get that real quick for me.
Not for real.
But.
Yeah.
For sure, but no, I just hope that this year, because we are wrapping up the year as we're wrapping up the season too. I just hope everybody is getting what they needed this year. And if you're not, what is it that you need to do to be in that space to receive?
It's okay to lose things. Make sure you take the time to process the loss. Because even a loss of someone or something that may not be a physical, like death, is still a loss that needs to be grieved.
Yeah.
So we have to make sure we honor ourselves and our processes when we lose things and we lose people. And don't listen to the people who get over it. It's okay. It's another fish in the sea. It's your story. It's your time. Make sure you honor yourself. Like Kay said, it's about honoring yourself. Yeah. Also, receive the people who come after you, right? Like, just making sure that you're honoring your relationships, and like that you're appreciating the people that are showing up for you, and you're making time for those people and to cultivate those relationships. Be open to new partnerships and new relationships that that will come your way as you continue to grow and develop, because that's just a part of growing and developing. You're supposed to attract different things on a higher level. So make sure that you're open, that you always have your heart open to receive people, and new things that are going to come your way. Because that was something I had to tell myself this year, being open to, because it's like I was to the discomfort. That was one of my I got something to say videos that I had did this year. It's just like I was uncomfortable with the new things that I was attracting. It was different for me, but I had to get comfortable with something different, which is uncomfortable, but I had to get comfortable with that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's good that you're attracting things that are not like the way you would have attracted them before. That's the way it's supposed to be. Honor yourself. I think we got a title. I think we got a title.
Actually, I feel like that was one of our titles before, wasn't it?
Maybe in like earlier seasons. Yeah, one of the early seasons, like honor yourself. Yeah.
It wasn't just the two of us. It wasn't in that.
It was one of the earlier seasons, earlier episodes. Okay. But yeah.
But I think we also talked about that last season too. I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Because it looks different for us though every season too, like what honoring yourself looks like. Yeah. Y'all have to understand, like, your inner voice, your inner gut feelings and all of that stuff, that's God. Trust it, extra, like, make sure that you're actually using it, like, and not ignoring it, because the more that you operate off of that feeling, you'll continue to grow the discipline, like we just talked about, right? The discipline to be able to honor it and listen to it quicker. And that's what I'm trying to learn too. Like, when you were talking about discernment, like, the more that you practice discernment, you listening to the word of God and you learning the word. That's really how you learn to hear God's word, by getting in his word, so that you can know what you're looking and listening for. But the more that you do it, the easier it gets. It's just like going to the gym. Consistency. Exactly. So the more you do it, the easier it becomes. So, all right, y'all. So we got one more episode. Well, we got two more episodes. I was gonna say, wait a minute. But I'm saying we got one more episode, then we have a break. Okay. And then we have one more episode after that. So so 3 more weeks until the finale, but we have a break for Christmas, the week of Christmas.
Was that the 13th, the 14th next week?
The 16th.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Completely off of it.
So the 16th, then we go on a break for Christmas, and then we have the 30th is our finale.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm excited
about
the last two though.
Yeah, me too.
We have an event Sunday, the 14th. Hey sis.
So we got the I'm like, what? Is she over there?
No.
I'm looking for But yes, Hey Sis, let's chat women in business. So yes, so y'all make sure it's a free event, ladies. It's for the ladies. Sunday the 14th at 5 p.m. at SL Wine Bar in Lansing, Illinois. So looking forward to seeing you ladies. Looking forward to talking to you all about where you are, just emotionally, physically, and all of that in the workforce or in your business, all of that. So make sure y'all come out and join the combo. We had some great conversations at the bar. Yeah. So, all right.
That's it.
That's it.
All right, guys. It's been a great one.
Yes. So make sure y'all follow Wine&Grow at Wine&Grow on all platforms, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, and make sure that y'all like and subscribe to the pages, to the channels. Make sure that y'all listening to the playbacks on Apple Podcasts. What's the other one? Spotify. But wherever you like to listen to podcasts, you can find our podcast, and then you can find the edited versions of these videos on YouTube. All right. We love y'all.
See you later, next time. Winers and growers.
Ta-ta.